Hey, everybody. Welcome to tonight's show. Again, it is me flying solo tonight. Um, you know, we got guests lined up for tomorrow and Friday. Hopefully, everything goes okay. We don't have no people out, but hey, again, what are you going to do? Emergencies happen. People's lives are getting changed and uprooted by the coronavirus. So, gosh, who knows? Anything can change. So, you know, it's kind of tentatively of hopefully we can keep a good schedule. And I'm trying to make sure that I have guests on every night, just so we can get a interaction. But again, I don't mind going live and doing it by myself. So it's always, again, an opportunity to just reach out and talk to people. And that's the whole reason I like to have conversations with people and have people on live. So, but again, it doesn't always happen that way. And, as part of trying to do a live broadcast and trying to do what I've been trying to do, which is broadcast 5 nights a week for the next 30 days. And then after that, I'll go back and evaluate whether I should keep going or not, if I should change the schedule and do like once a few. Hey guys. Oh, one of the people that's going to hopefully be on Friday night is on Instagram. So cool. Hey, how you doing? If you want to check YouTube live, we are on Twitch, our Facebook group and our Facebook page. And we are also streaming on Periscope, which is linked to my Twitter account. So we got, kind of all our bases covered when it comes to streaming. Only thing that I would like to do is to stream on LinkedIn, but again, you got to petition to get that, and that doesn't always happen. But hey, cool, it's whatever. We'll do whatever we got to do here tonight. So again, tonight we're gonna do. So if anybody, well, I'll just sit and talk about, topics, conversations that I've had, that kind of thing. So I'll try to keep this one pretty short, about 30 minutes, hopefully. I know I ramble on sometimes. So again, let me go through, guys. If you're watching this evening's show, do us a favor. If you're watching it live, hit hashtag team live in there. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and drop the hashtag team replay in there so we'll know what's going on if you're watching live or it's on the replay. So, and again, guys, you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow me at Gabe My Word Vomit on Twitter, and then you can also follow me on Facebook at Gabriel Leal, or you can go to the page, the broadcast page, which is Made from Scratch. Also check us out on Instagram, because we do we do go live on Instagram, and that's a little something we've doing a little bit different. You might not get to see the conversation, but you will get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes, what's going on that everybody doesn't usually see. So one of the issues that I've been having, or to live, do us a favor, hit the like and subscribe button, or leave a comment down there. I would greatly appreciate it, as we're trying to build our YouTube audience. Now, you can also go there, check back on past episodes that we've done, and just give us a try and see what we do. We're also downloading the audio of all these conversations and putting it into a podcast form. So I usually put like 2 or 3 of them together at a time, and then I'll go and post them on the podcast page, which is through Anchor FM, and Anchor farms it out to different streaming services. So right now we're on Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and then soon we're working on getting it on Apple Podcasts, which that would be awesome. So that way we get all our bases covered and we get out there and our reach is a little bit further. So, again, one of the issues that I've been having and it's particularly, I guess, to the area that I am. So I'm really when I'm streaming on my mobile phone, I get a better stream. I get a better upload stream than I do download, which is, I don't know, weird. So like people on Instagram can see me a lot clearer, a lot better. because I'm streaming through my mobile phone. But yet when I go through my Wi-Fi or when I'm doing it on screen through the StreamYard app, I get a lot of lag. It kind of sucks because I would like that. I would like a really high quality. So I'm trying to figure out a way. I'm going to go see about configuring my modem again. And somebody gave me advice last night. So I'm going to go check it out and see. But, it really, I speed test a lot of my, a lot of my signal, and I do not get really good upload speed. So I'm thinking it's got to be something to do with the modem. And once I get that corrected, the stream will be a lot better online. Able to get these parts where I'm talking and it drags out a little slow, because I hear that audio when I go through and I upload it on the podcast, and it just makes me cringe. Because I really want to put out a really good product out there. And part of that goes back to taking the time and putting the effort into it and figuring out a way to get everything to work. So again, it's a work in progress still. This is my 12th episode. So my goal is to have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 25 episodes by the end of March, hopefully somewhere around there. Simply because I want to do it 5 nights a week. So, and it's not always easy finding guests, and looking at outside sources now that some of the people have mentioned and I've heard about. So I'm going to try to go on there and reach out to find guests who would like to come on and get interviewed. And one of the things is, some people, they just don't like being on camera. But again, I tell them, hey, it's no big thing, man. It's just you get on, you start talking. No, it's not as scary as you would think it is. You're pretty much just talking into a camera. Then you can do this. That's how easy it is and pretty simple it is. You just got to practice at it, and you'll get better. I promise you. I wasn't that great. I had a lot of problems. Trying to figure out, looking off into certain directions, trying to think about what I want to say. Those sort of things happen. But as long as you practice and if you're alone by yourself, just talk. See what happens. Keep talking and talking and talking and talking. You'll start realizing that you can start formulating a way to have a conversation without losing your train of thought or keep going. So it's just an active way to keep your mind going. So, and I like I said, I practice. I write down. Sometimes I script out what I want to say, but it's not that I don't like sticking to the script. I just like to I like to go with the flow of the conversation. So if that's what's dictating, we're talking about, I don't know, painting and brushstrokes and acrylics versus watercolors, those sort of things. Well, if we're talking about it and it's a real deep discussion and we're just going, and the guest is real informative and really wants to talk about it and get it across, well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stick with that. But again, it just goes back to wanting to get on here and present yourself to everybody that's actually watching. So I don't know. It's something, like I said, I really do want to do a really good product and put it out there. But sometimes when things are out of your control, it kind of discourages you a little bit, because you're like, man, gosh, I want to get this better. So, man, I'm researching like crazy to try to do, because even when I plugged into directly into my modem with a Cat 6 line, it lags terribly. And at that point, I don't know what to do, because you're still scheduling folks to come on, you're still scheduling everything to come on, and that's the last thing you want to do is have your guests go back and watch it, because some of these people want to use this material. They want to use this and go, hey, I was on the show, check it out. They can use it, cut it down, use the video for whatever promotion, or to if they want to talk about themselves, that's, again, that's but that's the hard part, is getting everything down. It'll get better. Even if it takes moving to another location. Again, I'm looking at all options right now, just so I can get my product to get a little bit better quality. And doing this now, I've actually changed locations, because I've been working on a project to get this going inside my spare storage area in the back of my house. So that's been an ongoing project that I've been pushing, and we're in the beginning stages. So you guys can't see, everything that's going on back there, but just so I can show everybody on Instagram that's watching live, they'll be able to see that, everything that's going on around here, my little notes, that kind of thing, the mic, camera. So again, it is kind of using it as a behind the scenes sort of thing. So usually I have my daughter in here doing my directing, but homework first. So she's got to take care of that. And maybe I'm thinking about finding somebody else to help to come along and help me kind of technically direct the show and get these kind of things in focus, because what I would really like to do is just focus on talking to the guest and concentrating on them. So man, that's the goal. And I was talking to Russ today, and okay, hey, checking out the show, Kenneth, appreciate it. Thank you for hopping on, my friend. So again, I was talking to my friend Russ, and we've been conversating a lot, and he kind of says, keep going, man. He struggled, but I guess he's got background in radio, and he's done it for a very long time. He's had a background in technology, so his is a little bit put together. But I told him what I don't have in skills, and that I have in drive and purpose, to try to go out there and put my message across to anybody. That's, again, you never know what's going to happen whenever you start doing things like this, because again, I never thought I would even get this far. I had just planned on doing like a once a week sort of thing, maybe. And it wasn't even this, it was a podcast idea. And this never crossed my mind. But then again, I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I know everybody else, if you're thinking about doing something different, man, all I can tell you is just go out and try it. Again, I know it sounds like a broken record, but it'll actually change your life, man. And people take that for granted. And especially when things like this epidemic with coronavirus and people feeling like it's the end of the world and that sort of thing, I doubt it. It's probably just, I don't know what to think about it, but it's serious enough that they're canceling like big sporting events. Like I think the NCAA, their March Madness games will be played without a crowd. So if they're willing to surpass all the money that like these games will make, so they can I guess protect the players and that sort of thing, it's got to be pretty serious. I mean, for them to for you to pull the wool out of the rug from underneath fans like that, and knowing that they spent money and they're planning trips around some of these games and they're getting everything ready, and then they find out that's going to happen. So man, it's got to be pretty serious. And the more and more I've been researching and reading on it, it does seem serious. And again, I just don't know what to think about it because, then you hear the other side, and there's some people say, well, it's just a different strand of the flu. It's a different sort of, and again, I don't know, it's just sort of scary to me that that's around, and it's already been a couple months since this virus has started to take hold, and it's already in my neck of the woods in Dallas. Man, it's crazy, right? But again, that's what I'm saying. Life's crazy, so you got to take the chances when you can. You never know what's going to happen in life. You never know. You got to take the opportunities whenever they show up, and opportunities will start. When they do come knocking at your door, man, I don't know, be ready. Take the risk. Nothing. What's the worst thing can happen? You can go back to your old life. Well, there you go. If you want to be happy in your old life, you can always come back to you. Just but enough about that, right? Enough. I'll stop talking about that. What I got though, and it's pretty interesting for me, is starting the idea of maybe coaching folks to start doing these live videos, because again, I think it's a pretty unique way to get your message across to people, to use it for certain purposes. Like heck, you can use it in banking, financials. You can do it in education. Again, entertainment. It has its values. So again, I don't know why. Maybe because they might crash the site. I don't know, but like big people like Gary Vaynerchuk, he'll use like 5 different cameras to stream whenever he's doing one of his lives, right? He'll see Instagram on, his Facebook on, his YouTube on, and I don't think he's using an app like this. I mean, I would figure, since he's about doing what's best and easy. Again, but I don't know. I don't work for him, so I don't know what the behind the scenes are. I just usually see when he does feeds, there's always different angles from on one social media platform to another. So, it's again, it's a little bit different. And even to that point, there's technologies out there so that you can build everything into. You can have multiple cameras going into a single interface and controlling it from, one central computer. So you can have it streaming and just showing multiple camera angles. I mean, there's all kinds of ideas. It's all about the creativity you have in your mind, whether and how you approach and do these sort of things. So, and it's pretty simple. You don't even need all the fancy stuff, right? Facebook provides you a little bitty option to go on there and go on your Facebook page and hit live, and then just start talking, right? So if anybody says, well, I don't know, I need to set all this up, you don't got to set all it. Use your Facebook Live. Use your Instagram Live. You stream it. Those are 2 free right there applications that you could stream to live with the touch of your button with your phone. And I mean, literally, you can bite off somebody's Wi-Fi and use upload speeds faster than what I have, and make your own videos. You can make your own content. You can send a message out there, right? So really, it's all about what you want to do and how you see this right here as a tool. It's fun. It's a cool little play thing. You can get to do this, and kind of like what I'm doing. Like, I'm hosting my own little show, but it's also a good way if you wanted to. For example, you had a business and you were a real estate broker, right? So you could go on there and set up and go show houses live, have people, send out to clients, right? Say, hey, check it out. We're going to be Saturday showing off this home, blah, 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 this time. Hop on live and we'll walk through, give a tour, and it streams, right? You can stream in and out. all throughout the house. And then, gosh, I mean, again, it is what you make of it. It is a pretty awesome tool. And again, I had talked to one of my guests that I had on, and her name's Catalina Madrano, and it was kind of interesting for her as well. She's like, "Man, I could use this for education." And yeah, again, it's a tool. You just have to find what would be the best way to use it for you, for you or for anybody else. Same thing with podcasting, right? Podcasting is another thing. You could do the same thing. Build your expertise, become an authority on a certain thing, and use, use social media, right? And, you'll start seeing that you can find sales out there. You can find leads out there. You can find those you can build a personal brand, right? You want to build a brand. Hey, you want to talk about your shoes? You can come on here, talk about your designs. Again, it is a tool that anybody can use, and it's pretty simple. Again, so kind of like what my mentor Russ is doing. He's doing coaching. He's starting a whole class showing business people to start showing people who want to use this sort of thing for, again, showing off their product, building a product, making their brand, getting their education out there. It's again, I like it just because it allows me to do this. And I'll get a drink of water. Everybody's almost hot. But you could use this for whatever, right? You could stream. Streamers use this now just for video gameplay, right? They put this on here, they stream, and they play their video games. And so they go on there, they put on their Call of Duty, their Fortnite, or whatever they want to stream, and they're sitting there showing their gameplay, and then they're doing their commentary in there as well, right? Again, another tool, another way to use it. Yeah, it's for entertainment, but you can use it. It is a viable way to, again, maybe build yourself up in the gaming world as an expert or whatever it is, right? You can do that. This is what's pretty awesome about using StreamYard. So, and you don't have to do all the cameras and again all that. You start out simple. It's probably the best way. I just jumped in because I didn't want to dip my toes in the water. I just wanted to jump in the pool and get going. So, and there's learning bumps that go along with it. But again, you just got to be consistent and work it, work the shows, work everything. So, yeah, I've kind of hit a wall, right? But it's kind of like having writer's block. You just got to work past it. You got to find ways to keep moving forward, and that's the interesting part, whether or not you're going to succeed or fail. And this could be a big failure. I don't know, but again, it's about trying. And even if anything's come of it, I've got to get out and reach out to some very interesting people and reconnected with a lot of people that I haven't talked to in years. And that's sort of been what's been amazing about this journey. And it's why I still want to do it every day, for that opportunity that I can get to talk to somebody. The one person that I would really like to talk to, and it's been a hard time getting a hold of her, but again, she's got a lot going on, is my friend Kate Stewart. She's an author. She's a writer. Me and her have been friends for a long time, and I would love to use this forum to have her on here just to talk about anything. Books. She wants to talk about books. We'll talk about books. Writing. Want to talk about writing. I want to talk about life. Hey, why not? All right. And again, like, there's many different ways that you can use it. Again, you can, if I wanted to pull up, for example, just to show you guys what it is like. If I pull up YouTube and let's say, I don't know, gosh, what would be okay? So let's talk about breaking news, right? So, or you wanted to talk about whatever.
We're discussing.
So, if you wanted to and pull up your share screen, right? Hey. This is kind of funny. Check it out. So I had a bot come on here, right? Viewers on followinbot.com. I guess I can buy Twitch followers. That's pretty interesting. I've never had that happen before, which is kind of cool. This is what's cool about doing this, right? So again, like I was showing you, so if I pulled in my share screen, right, and I go, hey, share screen, and I pull up here and I go to my Chrome tab and I pull up here and let's just say if I pull this up and I go, hey, check it out. So here it is in the screen, pulling up, and boom, there's Donald Trump, right? And
the economy, we're discussing how it relates to jobs.
So then I can commentate what he's talking about here and use a stream inside of a stream.
Become so familiar with.
I'll
be making some decisions. I've already made some decisions.
And here he is talking about coronavirus.
Some other ones that are very important.
Pretty awesome, right?
And I thought I'd let the press in.
So you could actually do this with anything, and I could talk over it, pull myself up. You could use this. So again, this is just anything and everything that you could want to do with this app. And gosh, I was thinking about it the other day. You could use this at an art show, right? You could actually go stream live at an art show and show off the art and sit down and have a conversation with the gallery owner, the artist, those kind. Again, it's a tool to use however you want to use it, and I think it's very underutilized, and I hope that people will start really looking into this because I think it's becoming a different thing. Video is becoming something else. People are creating podcasts like crazy. Podcast is growing so huge. Spotify not too long ago, so it goes back to it's a big forum for creating content, and people just consume it. They listen to it all day. And again, there's so many. It's kind of like so many shows. So many shows out there. They're you couldn't even hear all of them if you wanted to, even you want to try. So I don't know. I guess you could, again, just being creative will help you figure out how to use this platform to do certain things. And so I hope that by the end of the day, and I can see people who've liked or shared what's going on. So, hey, I got a pretty good following of people that watch me every night, which makes you feel pretty good because, they're there to support you. And I've had people that I've reached out to, and I'm just waiting to hear back from. That I would love to just talk to them, have that kind of conversation, and again, it's practicing how to literally talk with people. So I'm doing all I can to try to get better and practice this. And by having the more guests on, the more better I'll get. And the better the stream gets, the better the product comes across. So believe me, it's something that's I'm really pushing to try to get at a really good quality. again, people might not start watching. They'll stop watching because I said, man, every time I watch it, it's crap. The feed's crap, and I don't want that. I want if they want to walk away, I want them to walk away because I don't want to watch it. Right, it's wasting my time. Okay, I would rather accept that. I really would. I think I would take that better than I would because of something that's not out of my control, like trying to figure out this live stream. My upload streams are killing me, and it sucks, and I hate it. And every single day, I am looking for a way to make it better. Every single day, I'm trying to find a solution because, again, I want you to walk away if you're going to walk away because, again, hey, he sucks. Okay, I can take that. I can take somebody telling I got a pretty thick skin, and but having to do it because of some kind of technical glitch, I don't know. I'm not going to quit because of that. It's a cop out. But again, it's also about the quality that you're going to do. And oh, hey. So my daughter just joined me on Instagram. That's why I'm laughing. So, again, it's just about, I'm going to do it pretty quick. I just wanted to hop on for 30 minutes and, let me give a shout out to the people that follow me a lot because you guys really make my day. So, my Aunt Priscilla, I love it. She's always on here. Oliver, man, thank you, Oliver, bro. Like you don't know, appreciate you. Leo and Carrie, they're husband and wife, and they're friends of mine and my wives, and they've been pretty loyal getting on here, and I really appreciate that. It makes me feel good that I have people that support me and want to join me on here. And Frank, man, Frank, thank you, bro. You share my videos. Gosh, I don't know what to say. Gratitude is all I mean. I don't know, kind of knocks me off my socks that you do what you do. You're a real amazing dude, and I can't wait to actually Sophie on. Reminds me I got to reach out to her as well. It's been a busy week, and it's the fun part about doing. It's the fun part about doing this as a as a show. Again, is you get to reach out to people. You get to do different things. You can try different things on here because again, it's only limitations is what you put on it, right? So I tell everybody you gotta try, man. I'll try. You're gonna be able to. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and put this in here for you guys so you can see. Tell you guys. But it's the it's the thing about doing this. Again, what? I'll sign in. Gotta sign in. Duh. So I'm trying my best, and I'm doing certain presentations that this audio and video stream kind of has, and I think it'll get better. So let me pull up. Let me see, and I'll pull up her profile on LinkedIn, right? So here we go. Right. All right, here we go. Let me share her in the share screen. So this is my guest for tomorrow. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me put it on the solo screen. There you go. So Diana's going to be my guest tomorrow night, and we reached out and we had a pretty good conversation. And I'm gonna reach out to her again tomorrow and just go over the prep and everything that I do for the show, because I do try to do a lot of prep. And again, it's the fun part about doing this, right? You get to be on here live. You get to be on here, and I get to interview guests. And that's the fun part that I love about this. So Diana will be my guest tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'll be here. And then to promote Friday's guest, let me pull her up on the share screen, because then you guys can see her kind of like that way. There we go. Ba-da-ba. Okay, let's go to Instagram. Hey. Oh, yep. There we go. Turn on. Not now. Maybe later. Okay. Right. So let's pull up here. And let me find a good one so you guys can see. Like, yeah, here's a good one. So, put it on the share screen. You guys can see it. Chrome tab. There we go. And there she is, right up front. So, Rebecca will be my guest tomorrow night. I mean, Friday night. I'm sorry. I got that confused. Friday night, right? And she's a visual artist. And, you know, a little disclosure, family. I've been lucky to have a lot of family who has that creative aspect about them. And it's kind of funny. You know, I got a cousin that's a musician. I'm going to reach out to him. I got another cousin that is a fashion designer. Me and him have to, reconnect again because he had an emergency. So I'd originally scheduled him to have him on this week, and he had something to come up. And again, I understand life happens. You know, sometimes you just can't get. I understand. And this is, you know, again, this is not like critical. So if somebody has to reschedule, oh well, and I'll have to come on here and fill in for whoever it is, whatever it is. So yeah, that's who I have for Thursday and Friday. So I hope you guys will follow me tomorrow night, where Diana will be my guest. Me and her met on LinkedIn, and she's pretty cool. We've had a few conversations, and then Reveal will be on Friday night, and that's been kind of fun. That's going to be a fun one because then I get to interact with her, and it's been a while since we had a conversation. So this has kind of been a tool of reaching and just, you know, touch base and just see how life's going. So thank you guys for joining me this evening. You know, again, you guys get a chance, check us out on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, follow us along. Gosh, I don't even know my Twitch handle. I just set it up this week, so I'm still getting familiar with Twitch, how it works and how it operates. And then again, you can follow me on Instagram and just see the behind the scenes. And that's going to be at the_Gabriel_Leo.com. And I'm also in development of get web. So hopefully once I get that done, I'll be able to stream from there. So again, thank you guys for hopping on. I appreciate everybody, their support. And then I will get with, I guess this Adabot and see about buying followers, and primers and viewers on Twitch. So I don't know. That's just funny to me. There's no, at least just at least you think somebody think you're real. They won't go, oh, this guy, check him out. So yeah. Thank you guys. And you know, I forgot to tell one more else. Juan, that's right. Juan Geraldo Pargas, he's always on here. Appreciate you for hopping on. And Kenneth, I'll try to be in contact with you, my friend. It's been pretty hectic this week. Got a lot of things going on the burners. Again, I'm working on a separate podcast, and we're putting that together with my co-host. Oh gosh, I hate this. Feed on Instagram, not on here. I know this one sucks. So, so let me go back to LinkedIn real quick, and I'll show you. All right, and here we go. Pull it up, and you see, cool. You guys see what's going on out there? Oh wow, 19th, Smith. I gotta check that one out. Lana's a cool person. I've actually met her in person, so she's pretty awesome. Right. So, and this right here, this is going to be my co-host. Her name's Annie Lieb, and she's real cool, and I'm looking forward to doing the podcast with her. And it's going to be about mental health and mental health issues and that sort of thing. So it's a little bit different topic than this. Again, and that one's going to be just more about mental health and resources, holistic approaches, and just anything that has to do with the brain, really, essentially. So we will start that one probably next week. So again, and it's been putting up a lot of pre-production to get it done, and that's been taking up a lot of my time, but I'm working on it, folks. Believe me, I'm trying to stay busy and trying to stay up late as well and do a lot of writing, right? Because I am a writer, and I try to keep myself as busy as possible. So again, I'm doing writing, I'm doing the streaming, I'm doing the podcast, just so much on the plate, and then trying to be a father of four and a husband. I got to thank my wife for being so supportive in me doing this. She's without her, I don't get none of this done because she takes care of the fort while I'm sitting here doing this, playing broadcast host. So her, and just thank everybody again for following along. So that'll be it for tonight, folks. I planned 30 minutes and see what I mean. Here we are, 42 minutes. These conversations go pretty quick. So appreciate you guys being on here and watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night where hopefully me and Diana will be having a conversation. So you guys, stay safe, spread kindness. I don't know, I'm still trying to work on my catchphrase, but that's the kind of thing that I'm working on. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night again, 7:00 Central Standard Time. And y'all have a good evening. Bye-bye, everybody.